How do you think Kawan Drake has aided in your development from spring ball until now?
I've grown a lot since spring ball. He's taught me a lot of new techniques, how to play box, and how to anticipate what's going to happen before the play happens. So he taught me a lot of football knowledge, and then on top of that, teaching me a lot of life stuff, helping me bring the energy to the team, helping out with the D-line and turning up.
Colorado's never beaten USC. Is that something you guys have talked about in the locker room, something you guys are aware of?
Yeah, we are definitely aware of it. I think that's why our intensity and our mindset is like gone up another notch during these practices. A lot of energy has been showing and a lot of intensity. A couple of things been breaking out, but we're just all here to play, ready to go.
Mustafa, what have you seen from the what have you seen from the USC offense so far on film?
Oh, their O-line, they're big and they're strong. They're going to keep moving their feet. They're picking up and putting them down. They got some speed and a lot of athletic guys, but I'm more focused on playing the block. So I know they had a lot of good technique. They have strong hands, and they're going to come out and ready to play.
So can you take us through the sack that you had on Wilkins on Saturday? Obviously was a big part of that goal line stand that kind of helped you guys win the game. Just what you saw and how you made that play.
So my job is to play the quarterback, and my angle originally, I was coming at him, and I saw that he was booting out, so I know the guy's a little faster than me, so I had to change my angle. And I don't know if you guys saw the video, so I widened out a lot to force him to cut back inside, like towards my help pretty much, and then I was able to plant my foot in the ground and make the play. I don't know if you guys saw the video, but I took up a big patch of dirt trying to stop, and I just kind of went through my progressions and was able to make the play.
I think, Mustafa, everyone was impressed with Colorado's physicality last week. It seems like you guys played even more physical than you did the week before against UCLA or a few weeks back against Nebraska. How important is it to play with that same kind of physicality against an SC team that, you know, they recruit the best of the best? They've got all these 5- and 4-star kids running around. Yeah. Is it important that Colorado stands up physically in this game?
Yeah, it's going to be very important that we keep the temperature going and keep our physicality going and turn it up even more than what we have. It's going to help us with a lot of messing up the run game, messing up the pass game. Our goal is always to stop the run, keep teams one-dimensional, and help us in the pass game. I think our physicality is going to make a big difference because it's going to allow us to make more plays on the ball. It's going to disrupt their offense, and that's what our goal is.
I want to go back to a little of that 4- and 5-star stuff. You've been to Nebraska, and all that hoopla there, and won there in the fourth quarter. In this trip, to what extent do you have to not get caught up with the crimson and gold and the song and the horse and the fact that they're USC and you're Colorado?
Well, our main goal is that we focus on one team, and the most important team is us. We know that if we go out there and we do what we've been training on all week, talking about all week, and our game plan and execute it, we plan to be victorious. That's just kind of how our mindset is. We focus on one team, that's us, and we go game by game.
USC's got a true freshman quarterback as a defensive lineman. Does that change your mindset at all, knowing that maybe he has less experience?
It doesn't really change my mindset, but I do think that it is beneficial for us because he is young, so applying pressure on him, we don't know how he's going to react with that coming out of him.
USC on offense has run the ball and passed the ball the exact amount of times this year. Just as a defense on the whole, how do you prepare for an offense that's so 50-50?
You know, that is a good question. I think we prepare for them by give me a sec. That just comes down to our film work, I would have to say, because most teams come out with a script and a plan of what they're going to play to see how we play each thing. And I think if we come out and execute what we're going to do, they're going to have to focus on certain different aspects of their offense and what's going to succeed for them. And I think we're going to take out basically we're going to focus on certain plays that we can dominate on, and that's going to make them have to reduce their playbook.
In the preseason and before the season even started, I sense this team kind of had a quiet confidence about it. I know Coach Chev says nothing to say and a lot to prove. Where's this team's confidence now? 5-0, ranked. You're coming off a big win against Arizona State. You beat UCLA the week before, and now you're going to SC. Where's this team's confidence heading into this game?
Our confidence is very high. We are very prepared, very ready. And our confidence, we do have a chip on our shoulder, but I think the key factor in this whole thing is that we don't let it go to our head. And I think our coaches do a good job on letting us know during practice that, yeah, we've been winning, but we still got another game to play. We got more games to play, and we want to keep this going. So we can't get a big head and start thinking past what we got next.
As a defensive lineman, your job is to study quarterbacks, figure out their tendencies, and then get after them. What's your view of your own quarterback, though, and the way that he has led this team so far? I mean, completing 75% of his passes, only throwing 2 interceptions. What's just your view of the way he's played and how that lifts the entire team?
I think he showed that he can get it done. Throwing the ball, running the ball. He showed that he's very versatile, that he can he's elevated his game from spring ball, from fall camp. Everything's changed. I think he's definitely a motivator on the team. He's a playmaker, and he helps get the job done on offense.
Anything else from Mustafa?
Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank